Welcome back to the Gaelic Bro Gamers. It's just one gamer here with you today. It's Burkey. Why? Well, Aiden's wait, he's dead. He's dead basically. Well, he's not dead. He's just bedridden at the moment. Poor man. He's fine. Don't worry. He will be back and we'll play some other game that you probably won't watch anyway. But today I'm just going to go through a game that we're probably not going to be playing together anyway, because even though it's a co-op game and probably would lend itself well to a playthrough, it's a bit of a lengthy one, and maybe he would. You know, he hasn't played this game before. It's my favourite ever game. It's Secret of Mana, but maybe maybe it wouldn't lend itself well to a playthrough. I don't know. Let me know. So I'm gonna name my character one of three. If you see any resemblance there to Chrono in Chrono Trigger, that's, well, we'll explain that in a while. But I'm gonna call myself Gaelic because of three characters. So we can have the Gaelic Pro Gamers, or if I'm really cheeky, I might just have Gamer instead. So here's the obligatory story, the power of mana. What is mana? I never found out what mana was. I mean, what is mana? That's the secret. What is it? I don't know what it is, but this game doesn't give you any insight into what it is. It just angers the gods who send beasts to destroy fortresses. This doesn't really matter to us too much until the very end. We just go through. Oh, and look at that devastation there. A violent war rocked the world. Now this is what you gotta pay attention to. See that tree there? That's where we have to go. That's where we have to go. But it's, you know, it's a long game, and time flows like a river, and history repeats. That's a wonderful analogy. Oh, and let's look at this lush continent here that we're starting on. When I was a kid, I'd be looking at this and saying, well, it's all well and good going through that land, but like, where can I go into the trees? That looks good. Here we are. Gaelic. Hey guys, wait up. And he's just punching the air. Fat Elliot says, shush, be quiet. Yellow will find us. He'll be mad. Timmy with a dunce hat says there's a ghost around. If you look really closely at Elliot's cheeks, you can see his rosy little cheeks, look. His rosy little cheeks and his one big wide tooth there. Now this is pretty dangerous, and help, I'm falling. And they just look at me. They didn't do a single thing to help me. Oh well. They run off, but presumably they run away. If you're a kid and you see something like that happen, you just run away, don't you? You don't stop and help. We somehow survived that fall. No way to get back up. Well, of course there isn't. We can't swim in this game. You can see that the water goes right up to my neck. But it's okay, you can walk through it, it's fine. I'm not a good man with water. I can even run through it, look. I'm not a good person with water, but even I know when the water goes up to your neck, you're not going to move that fast. So, you can see that it's a very, it invites comparisons immediately with other action RPGs of the time, like Illusion of Time, keeping with the time, motif there, and Zelda isn't an RPG. Sometimes it's called an RPG, but, you know, you can see that there's an overworld. There's trees, there's grass, all the staples really. But you'll see as we get that sword over there, he has to find something to cut through. Maybe that fucking glistening sword there would be a start. Get down here. Gaelic, remove the sword. What kind of person names their kid Gaelic anyway? Who are you, mysterious voice? And what's this sword doing here? Well, you might as well pull it out. I wouldn't pull it out by putting your hands on the blade there. So bright I can't see. A ghost. Gaelic, it is I who asked. The sword. Asked the sword what? Say what? You mean this sword? As in, what other sword could it be? Enjoy a seizurous explosion there. I remember reading a comment once, I think it was on YouTube or Game FAQs or something, that actually destroyed someone's telly. It was so intense. A brilliant night indeed. I'd never heard a light being called brilliant before playing this. I have to get back. Get back where? So you can see my little status bar there at the bottom of the screen. 50 health. I can cut through this with this sword. No shit. And when you make an attack, you'll see that the gauge fills back up to 100%. And when I go up against the next enemy in this next area... Whoa! What's a Rabite doing in a place like this? Well, rabbis can go if they like. Rabbis can go to Jewish churches and synagogues, for example. I'm pretty sure they're the same thing. I always just call it a Rabite, but you'll see I can do 18 damage to this if I hit the fucking thing. Get away, yeah, bollocks. I can do 18 damage if I hit the thing, but if I go up to it and I'm not ready to hit it, I can do a lot less damage. So basically, this game is a case of making an attack, evading an attack, come back to 100%, and you see that he recovers at about the same. Ooh, see the way I parry that blow? He recovers about the same time as it takes me to. Oh, now how did he hit me from there? At the same time, it takes me to recharge my sword. See, it would help if I 0 damage. I mean, how do you hit a sword at somebody and get 0 damage out of it? It is, to be fair, a rusty sword. The Secret of Mana was pretty well known for pioneering this ring system. Instead of a normal menu-based system, I go through rings. So I have here weapon and certain different options like my status, and all those stats that I'll never understand. Armor to equip, I got overalls and such like. And edit the windows. Let's have a look at the windows, huh? Jesus, they're all pretty dull, aren't they? We'll just keep it the same. The controls, action, which doesn't really pertain to us because we haven't got any AI characters with us at the moment. We can level up our weapons. You see that's 0.45, 0:45. I can target, you never use that. But yeah, I can also change weapons when I get more weapons. And when I get the other two characters who have magic abilities, I can use the magic from those menus too. So it's a very simple but very elegant way of it's a very elegant system and engine, and it's never really been bettered. Even now, I mean, this game does have a direct sequel and there's games like it, but it's not, it's not terribly difficult to make a game like this, I don't think. But this game gives me, well, it gives me orgasms really, but it just means an awful lot to me because I played it as a kid and there's a lot of nostalgia involved. And I think a lot of people now go back and play this game because they hear an awful lot of fuss about it. A lot of it due to the soundtrack, in fact, which you probably can't hear. You probably wait for me to shut up so you can hear it, but a lot of it is due to the soundtrack, which obviously you don't need to play the game these days to hear the soundtrack, but it's that's probably the main reason why people know it. But other than that, yeah, I think it's a great adventure, but some people play it and they say, what's all the fuss about? I mean, it's not that good. It's got merits, but it's not that good. It's been bettered a lot since. And I can kind of understand that. Although I can't think of any game that would really better what this game sets out to do. And in fact, if I'm thinking of games that are in the same mold as Secret of Mana, something like Kingdom Hearts certainly doesn't beat it. What else have we got? We've got other games on the SNES as well, like like I mentioned, Delusion of Time, like Terra Enigma, like ActRaiser even. What else is there? There's a sequel to this game which doesn't stand up to it. There's kind of games like a Lunger are sort of like it. There's a few on the Mega Drive. I think there's one called Beyond Oasis or something. I don't know, but I just can't think of a game that really matches up to what this game, as simple as it is in times, and as restricted and cut down as it is, they don't stand up to it, I don't think. So here I am in my hometown of Potos. That's Potos, a very simple, generic RPG-ish town, with the dancing merchants there. Yeah, look at them go, on an errand for the elder. Best hurry along. How do you know? So I haven't got 50 GPs yet, which means I can't buy a bandana. So it's basically like any other RPG really, or like any other Squaresoft RPG. You get to the next town, buy the best gear. You don't buy the best gear, you'll get upended. I would usually get to level 3 before God, forgive me, before going on, because there's very soon going to be a boss battle. Once I go to the elder's house and compare it to my friends, that I'm actually alright. So you can see that I'm doing 19 damage to these Rabites now instead of 18 or sometimes 15 even, for whatever reason. And I think it's only like one measly gold piece for beating them.